Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Student Government Association and the students of Rockingham Community College, I'd like to welcome you all to this annual Students Award Ceremony. This event is a significant year-end tradition where students' achievements through various aspects of their RCC experience are publicly recognized. I'd like to thank the faculty and staff who have taken the time to teach, guide, and mentor us, and who have seen fit to recognize the positive outcomes that we as students have attained. To my fellow students, congratulations on your hard work, dedication, and a job well done. And to everyone who's come out today to show their support, thank you, and I hope you enjoy today's ceremony.
Hello again. This is a day that we always look forward to. It seems to come around much too quickly in some ways, but it's that time when we, like many colleges and universities at this time of the year, set some time aside to honor and celebrate the accomplishments of our students in their academic pursuits, in their engagement in campus activities and organizations, and in representing the institution. So to the students who are going to receive awards today, and we have a table full that we look forward to giving out, you've worked hard in your courses, in your programs of study. You have diligently been involved in many cases in your respective organizations, and you've represented the college well. So the tokens that you receive are but one indication of gratitude of RCC for you being here and for you having been involved in your respective activities and programs. So we hope today, students, you will celebrate your accomplishments. We note that there's so many members of the family who are present, and we are so delighted that you are here. And we know that you are proud of them just as we are proud as well. Once you've enjoyed basking in the glow of your respective awards, make sure as students that you take a moment at some time to thank those faculty and staff that Natalie referred to, who have helped you along the way, who have opened some doors, who have given you new ideas to ponder, who have provided you with opportunities to learn and to grow. As you will see in our program today, we have three general categories of recognitions. We begin with student organization awards. We move to institutional awards and awards for academic achievement, and then we will look at awards and present awards for co-curricular participation and representation of the college. When the ceremony has concluded, we ask that the students come to the front so that you may be organized for photographs by our Director of Public Information. There will also be a reception that will be held in the hallway following the ceremony, and we invite all of you to be here for that and to enjoy meeting the students and visiting with each other. The program is going to follow as we have it so that we have no introductions, and those who will introduce themselves are the presenters. One note about the program, I just wanted to point out, we're going to give the Slippery Letter Award to the letter M, because at one point it appeared in the listing of CIM technology under the Division of Workforce Development. But for some reason it decided to trade places with a capital T. That award, which is correct on the plaque, is CIM technology, Computer Integrated Machining. And we'll have a look at how to avoid the Slippery Letter Awards for the future. Again, welcome. This is a day we always look forward to. And I'd now like to ask our first presenters to start the afternoon.
So I'd like to introduce myself and my esteemed colleague. This is Professor Ray Martin. I'm Phil Harlem, faculty at the Rockingham Community College Art Department. And first, we would like to talk about our art club, which is a very robust organization with some really dedicated and hardworking students. So this award is a tough one to pick out because of all those great folks, but their hard work creates opportunities to go to art museums, art projects, happenings, and culminating in the trip to New York City at the end of the semester. So we're really looking forward to that. So let me pass it on to Ray.
This year's award winner for outstanding service to the art club is one of the most natural leaders we've ever had at RCC. He's eloquent and he's witty, and as the artist Paul Cezanne said, he's both humble and colossal. He's personally dear to everybody in the art department, including Mr. Harlem and myself, and my 3 biological sons consider him the 4th member of the boyhood in our family. We're talking about Antoine Hairston.
So I'm going to do things just slightly differently. I'm going to call our award winner for the most outstanding science club member down here and make her stand here with me while I talk about her. Jayla Olifield, come on down. Well, you are looking at the glue of our club right here. If there was any task, anything that needed to be undertaken, that was Jayla. She was on it. First to respond, first to jump in, no matter what was on her plate. And let me tell you, there's a lot on her plate. She's a science major, going into computer science with software development. Am I getting that right? Yep. She works, I don't know how many jobs you got now, 3. She is vice president of our science club. She helps a great deal in her church, very active there. She is working in the student life department. All right. Am I missing anything? Oh, karate champion. There you go. All right. She's got a very full plate, but she just jumps in, like I said, with both feet, never a hesitation, never anything. She is a great organizer. If I'm not there, I know she's going to keep the show running. And I just can't thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Celeste Alice. I'm here representing the Early Childhood Program. Felicia Jumper was unable to be with us today due to a statewide meeting, so she sends her regrets. I'm honored today to present the Outstanding Achievement in Early Childhood Education Award to Jennifer Miller. Jennifer was unable to be with us today, but let me share a few comments from her instructor. Jennifer has overcome many obstacles to earn her degree from RCC. Despite transportation challenges and family obligations and an hour-long commute each way, her attendance in her EDU classes has been exemplary. When her help is needed, she comes early and she stays late to help her instructor and the other students in her program. In addition to all of her service to the Early Childhood Education Department, Jennifer currently has the highest GPA in the Early Childhood Program. Please join me in congratulating Jennifer Miller in the Early Childhood Award.
Can't get rid of us. So we have 2 more awards to present, and these are geared towards our Associate Fine Arts students enrolled in their college transfer program, and we really work towards helping our students progress as studio artists, as lifelong learners, and ultimately, getting to the next stage of their career. And this, the student who's receiving the Phil and Peggy Link Emerging Artist Award is someone who's shown a real dedication to their work, to their craft, and really showing a very strong, promising future as a studio artist, as an educator himself. And we'd like to welcome Len Jordan up to the stage to receive this award. And as he's strolling down the front here, I do want to mention and share with you all that Len applied for and received a very prestigious and competitive award for a several-week-long residency at Aramont School of Art and Crafts in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So he'll be there as a work-study student, and we're very proud of him. So.
Well, every year we have one person who's going to leave us pretty soon, and I had 20 years in a 4-year school, and I was just quoting Alice from Lewis Carroll's book a while ago when she said that people come and go so quickly here. It's very disquieting sometimes. But there's still time to see progress. There's still time to see the result of hard work and toil and the tortoise beating the hare and that sort of thing. And the student that we're presenting with the Outstanding AFA Award is quiet and patient and endlessly curious intellectually, and there's a certain kind of air of nobility that goes along with her. Not to mention just some outstanding artwork, both in 3-dimensional and 2-dimensional work. As a matter of fact, plug-wise, this Thursday we hope you'll be able to join us for reception for the Fine Arts Students Visual Exhibition down in the Center for Creative Arts, 102, from 5 to 7 p.m. And there you'll be enthralled by the work of Jordan Alty.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Aaron Bowman. I teach anthropology and sociology here. I'm giving the Distinguished Student in Humanities and Social Science Award. I've known Claire Roberts over the last 3 semesters. I'd say she displays an eagerness to learn and embraces all assignments with successful completion. She works independently, but plays well with others also. She enthusiastically worked through Intro to Sociology last summer, a time when we have distraction, and also in general anthropology. And I think she and I had a love of Jane Goodall, a famous anthropologist. Anyway, without hesitation, I nominated Claire to receive this award, and am pleased to present it to her today.
Good afternoon. I'm Sandy Key. I'm a faculty in the math department, and I'm excited to present the 2018 Distinguished Student in Math and Science Award. And this award will go to Landon Gibson. If Landon will come on down. won't embarrass you.
You're going to embarrass me? Okay. All right.
I was fortunate to have Landon in my pre-calc courses and Calc 1, and he was a very dedicated student who also was a dedicated group member. He worked well helping others in his group. I remember in class he would get out his whiteboard and scratch away until they understood everything that was going on. We noticed his ability to help others and to understand how to break the material down, so we talked him into helping us in a developmental course as an assistant in there, and then we moved him on into our art tutoring center, and he's been a great asset for us in there. And a great resource for our department. So we're really going to miss him when he's gone, but he definitely deserves this award. I think Landon's planning on going to UNC Charlotte next year, and we wish him the best of luck.
Good afternoon. My name is Alana Baker, and I'm English faculty here at RCC. It is my greatest pleasure to present to you today the Outstanding Associate in Arts Graduate Award for this year. I've had the pleasure of working with this student who's maintained a 4.0 average for her GPA in class, and I've also had the opportunity to work with her in RCC's Academic Resource Center, where she is a highly skilled writing consultant and English tutor. In both contexts, she's always positive and displays a ready-to-learn and a ready-to-help attitude. She has certainly been an asset to the Rockingham Community College and surrounding community, and we wish her the very best as she continues to grow in her scholarship. So without further ado, it is my honor to present today the award for Outstanding Associate of Arts Graduate to Ms. Kensington Laub. Congratulations, Kenzie. Come on down.
Good afternoon. My name is Lori Murphy. I am the Chair of Mathematics and Learning Support Services here at RCC. I was going to give you some anticipation and announce the student at the end, but I like Ms. Smith's idea. So if Caitlin Villa would come down to accept her award. She's here. So I have the honor of presenting the 2018 Outstanding Associate in Science Graduate Award this afternoon. Caitlin has been a very dedicated student throughout her studies at RCC. I myself had the pleasure of instructing her last summer in pre-calculus. Because this course was taught in the summer semester, it was taught at a very accelerated pace. Caitlin worked hard to keep up with this pace, and her commitment to the class is evident in the high A grade she received. She has continued with the same level of commitment in all of her math classes as part of her rigorous Associate in Science program of study. She strives not only to make the grade, but also make sure she understands the concepts. She is an excellent group member when working with classmates. She is patient and helps others to understand. Her dedication to education is proven through her 4.0 GPA, not only in math, but also in all of the classes she has taken here at RCC. Caitlin also works as a work study, and Ms. Wendy Martin gave some words to also share with you. She works with Caitlin in this program, and she says, as a work study student, Caitlin is such a pleasure to work with. She has very strong work ethics and is always dependable, punctual, and efficient. She has a very strong gift of being detail and process-oriented and does not mind asking questions about the tasks that she is working on. She is very conscientious about the details in her work and strives to find ways to be more efficient. With these skills, she is a team player, kind and considerate and goal-oriented. She is always very serious-minded about her studies, and she sets goals for her life. It has been a blessing in Wendy's life to know her and to work with her. When asked about her experiences here at RCC and her future plans, Caitlin states, "Coming to RCC has been an amazing experience that has made me a better, more confident person. The faculty, staff, and friends I've made here have become a family to me, and I will miss them dearly when I leave." She is going to UNCG this fall to study information systems and may even go for her master's degree. So it is my pleasure to present the 2018 Outstanding Associate in Science Graduate Award to Ms. Caitlin Villa.
Good afternoon. My name is Lynn Haynes, and I teach in the Health and Physical Education Department here at RCC. I'm going to cut right to the chase and announce Caleb Henderson as a recipient of this year's Outstanding Health and Physical Education Student Award. So Caleb, come on down. I am just freshly out of a sports sciences career class that I had a couple of hours ago, and coincidentally, our lesson today was about leadership. So I'd like to ask everybody here to think for a moment about what in your mind are characteristics of a good leader. My class, as I'm sure a lot of you sitting here would probably answer, a lot of people offer adjectives such as dependable, hardworking, trustworthy, honest, and a good role model. For those of you who know Caleb, I think you would agree he is all of these things and more. For you may or may not know that Caleb plays baseball here at RCC and has demonstrated great leadership in that role. For as much as a coach can tell their athletes to be a good leader on and off the field, and particularly in the classroom, inevitably some may fall short. Some flat out can appear to only be here to play baseball for a while and then move on. That is not the case with Caleb. In the time that he has been here, yes, we've witnessed him being dependable, hardworking, trustworthy, honest, and a good role model. But with him, it goes much deeper. My colleague, John Key, who's here in the audience, and I agree that these are the leadership qualities that truly set Caleb apart from other people. Caleb, like most any college student, loves to be social. Right, Caleb? However, with him, and no offense, he reminds me of my dog, Sandy. Pardon the comparison, Caleb, but trust me, in a minute, you'll understand and probably be quite complimented by it. For you see, my dog, Sandy, is very attentive to people, like Caleb is. Mr. Key and I will see him regardless of what class he has taken. It's almost like he's watching people. And he's warm, compassionate, supportive, he's humble, and he's accepting of everybody, just like my dog Sandy. Seriously, though, he will watch, and when he's in a classroom with his classmates, he's very in tune with them and what their needs are. He will offer motivation, assistance, and support to everyone. And by virtue of what we teach, and we stack a lot of classes, which means we might have continuing education students in with students that are there for curriculum credit. And inevitably, we've had some students in the past that may have some special needs. And Caleb has been wonderful, not only with them, but with everybody. Because of these qualities, he is very much a magnet, and people are very much drawn to him, like my dog Sandy. What I personally will remember about Caleb is his infectious laugh. My office in the gym in G101 borders on G101, which is the classroom next to my office. And whether he's gathering for a team meeting, or maybe he's coming into the coach's office that's a couple of doors down, or maybe he's in the lobby, or I'm strolling through the gym, you know when Caleb is there because you can hear his laugh, and it is infectious. And even more so, what I personally will remember about him is how we have measured the progress of your rehabilitation from your shoulder surgery that you had a few months ago. Because it started out, if you've had shoulder surgery or know anybody that does, obviously limited range of motion. So Caleb, being the nice, welcoming, embracing person that he is, he'd come up and he'd say, "Hey, Miss Haynes, how you doing?" But the arm might be down here, and then gradually it would go up and up and up. So show him your range of motion, that to your credit, you've worked hard and be able to get that full range back. So now the measure is, we've got a wholehearted hug again. I want to end by saying, because I asked him to offer a few words, because I had him in my sports science as a career class a few years ago, and we took a field trip where we worked with some students in an elementary school rather, and we worked with the children. And I know that he very much aspires to be a physical educator one day. So this is what he offered, and I quote, "I want to become successful in everything I do. I want to work hard and get the job done. Sports have always been a part of my life, and to become good at that sport, you have to work hard and become stronger. I found that lifting weights and doing daily exercises helps me with the health and strength of my body. I plan to move on to a 4-year college and continue to study physical education so I can become a physical educator. I find this career very interesting to me because of the love I have for sports and exercising. I love helping others become successful and making sure they are doing the right thing. I am very passionate about physical education, and I plan to take everything that I have learned here to help me become a great physical educator. And Caleb, there is no question you will be a great one." So on behalf of the Health and Physical Education Department, and Mr. Key again, who is here, it is our pleasure to present this award to you, Caleb.
How are y'all today? Good. I'm Cindy Johnson, and it is my honor to give the award for the computer integrated machining to Woodrow A. Wall III. So come on down, Jake. There you go. Jake started the program in the fall of 2016, and it was amazing how quickly he caught on to all the aspects. He is a wonderful student, and he has learned all the skills to become a successful machinist. But he was selected not only for what he's accomplished, but for what he brought with him in the program. Jake has exhibited characteristics that are exceptionally difficult to teach, but are extremely critical for a successful future. He brings integrity. His work was always done well and with pride, and it was done on time. Teamwork contributed to the overall effort of the team, kept the team on track, helped when he saw teammates struggling, and also helped other teams. Leadership. He led by example, gave direction, and motivated his classmates to work to the best of their potential. Said that nicely. Accountability. Jake always took responsibility for his actions and appropriately coached others if they were trying to lay blame instead of owning up for their own actions. He works very well under pressure. He's always calm. He's very consistent and able to produce quality work. He has a very accelerated learning curve, which was a challenge to the instructors in our department because we were always trying to keep up with him and give him more work to do. Time management. He knew what to do, developed a plan to do it, and then he got it done. And if something caused a little hiccup in his plan, he didn't get ruffled. He just changed his plan and still got the work done. Jake did all of this as an adult student with a wife and 2 small children and a job. The one that's crying. He takes his responsibilities very seriously, and it shows in everything he does. And I'm just so proud of you, and congratulations and best wishes in the future.
for shaking my hand. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hello, I'm Keith Elliott, and I'm honored today to present the Electrical Systems Technology Student of the Year Award to Mr. Matthew Coe. Come on up, Matthew. When this young man came to me a little over 2 years ago, he was right out of high school, and I saw right off that this was not the normal high school student. You see, he was right here on the front row even today. That's the way Matthew's been the whole time I've had him. He's the type of student that makes you want to come to school every day and teach. He helped his own classmates. He was always stepping up to the next challenge that I was trying to throw out at him. I was constantly trying to trip him up, but I never could succeed in doing that. Matt not only impressed me, but he also impressed Duke Power, who selected him last year as their Power Careers intern for the year. For the last year, he's been working almost full-time at Duke Power, in addition to taking classes, finishing up his program. He's succeeded beyond their dreams. I've spoke to several people out there, and they're very happy with you. And I'm sure that regardless of whether or not this internship moves into a full-time job or you'll go somewhere else, I know that you're going to surpass everybody's expectations just as you've done mine. So again, it's a great honor to give you this award.
Hi, I'm Libby Detter, and I'm the instructor for the Effective Teacher Training Program. And these are teachers. No, they're not teachers. They are people who are going out into the school systems to become guest teachers, which is the same thing as student substitute teachers. Too many different classes I've taught over the years. But anyway, I am privileged and honored to award this year's award to an outstanding lady that once you have met her, you don't forget her. And that is the same way with the students that she is now out teaching in the Rockingham County schools. As soon as she got out, which it did not take long, as soon as the Rockingham County schools approved her, the schools were after her. So she is on that, I don't know, 3 or 4 preferred list in the schools. And in class, she was the top student in that you would know where she was in the class. If you needed any help, she was there before you realized you needed the help. And if you needed to help her, she was welcome to the help. And some of the qualities that sticks out as far as being a substitute teacher, because really that is not the easiest job in the world, you think about it. But you can come to my class and I will help you with it. But anyway, our patience, and that is so important. Patience, patience. And Cheryl, she has proven that. Encourage, encourage, encourage. And Cheryl has no problem with that in the class, in my class, and also now she's out, like I said, in the schools. She also demands from her students to listen, to do their work, but at the same time, I've heard Cheryl say, I love my students. And right there is the key to being able to communicate with your students. You love them all, but you're firm. So it gives me great honor to give Cheryl the award this year. I wasn't going to tell this story, but if I do, I'm going to be in trouble, so that's why I'm going to tell it. Cheryl is in the schools right now, and right after she was approved by the school board, maybe a month or so, she was in a class in a high school, and there was a girl that got upset during the class. And just as the bell rang or thereabouts and they were going out in the hall, the girl stopped, turned around, faced Cheryl, toe to toe, and let her have it with words, and words that I wouldn't repeat anyway. And Cheryl stood there, and then all the gathering of the high school students around to see what Cheryl was going to do. She stood there, and she let the girl go and talk and talk. And in the class, she learns you do not feed fuel to the fire. And when the girl was through, oh yes, one other thing. The girl, as she was talking so fast, she was spitting on Cheryl. And so Cheryl, after the girl was through, the girl looks at Cheryl and she says, "Miss Walsh, I need to go to the office, don't I?" And Cheryl said yes. And I don't think she's had any more trouble. So it takes a sense of humor, patience. And Cheryl would always come to my classes to talk to some of the subs that were getting ready to go out. And she would tell them 93, 94% of the time that you're in that class, it's good. Students have bad days too. Cheryl Walsh.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Bryant. I'm the HVAC instructor, and it's nice to be here because I'm new here. I come here in August. The gentleman that I'm getting ready to talk about, when I come here with new students, new class going on, it's a lot of difference. This young man stepped up the day that I come in, said anything that I need he'd help me do, and he has done it. We have a lot of good students in our class, but Anthony has actually set out a lot above everybody else. If I need something, he brings it, he comes to us, and he works very, very hard. We did the greenhouse for Mr. Elliott and them. We did the beer brewing place up here. Anthony jumped in as a leader, took over all of that, and did the work for us. I'd like to give this award to Anthony Anders.
Hey, I'm Glenn Belcher. I ain't been here much longer than Mike. I just want to point out a lady, Wendy Wall. She can come on down. I've been working with her. For the last 2 semesters. She just walked in and had a steady hand and was willing to listen and done exactly what she wanted, exactly what she's supposed to do, and she's certified in 3 different welding processes. We're working on 2 more this summer. Just looking forward to, been great working with her. Wendy Wall.
I now wish to recognize the persons who were nominated for and then selected for the North Carolina Community College System's Academic Excellence Award. This is the 18th year in which our community college system has made this award available to each of the 58 community colleges who are eligible to select one student for this recognition. To be nominated, a student must complete a prescribed number of credit hours, be pursuing the 2-year degree, and have achieved a grade point average of at least 3.25 or higher. At Rockingham Community College, the faculty nominate students for this recognition, and they are reviewed, and the selection is made by the Student Awards Committee. Our recipient is recognized formally at commencement, which will be Friday, May the 11th. Several years ago, the Student Awards Committee suggested that all of those who were nominated be presented so that you may recognize them for this particular achievement. So I would like to ask Sam Harwell III, Dustin Powell, and Caitlin Villa to come forward if they are here. I know Caitlin's here. Dr. Mark Kinlaw is going to present your certificates recognizing the fact that you were nominated by the faculty of the college for this consideration. The student who was chosen, if you'll hold just a moment, that would be great. And again, we congratulate you. It's a great honor to be recognized and to have been nominated. The young man who has been named for the Academic Excellence Award is Curtis McGehee, and we ask Curtis to please come forward. Curtis will be graduating in May. He will be formally presented with his certificate from the community college system and his medallion at commencement on Friday morning, May 11th. Congratulations to all of you on this outstanding achievement. Thank you. You can go. Thank you. Thank you. The All-USA Coca-Cola Academic Team Competition is a national program that is sponsored by Phi Theta Kappa, the Coca-Cola Foundation, and the American Association of Community Colleges. 2-year institutions that participate in this program are invited to select a student or students, up to 2, to be considered nationally for All-USA Community College Academic Team scholarships. The national criteria for this recognition include a GPA of 3.5 or higher, completion of a specified number of credit hours, and the student must be affirmed as pursuing an associate degree or ultimately a bachelor's degree. Again, our faculty nominate potential recipients. Students are reviewed by our Student Awards Committee. This year there were 4 nominations, and there were 2 that were selected to move forward to represent Rockingham Community College. So I wish to invite them to come to the stage now and receive their certificates. Dr. Kinlaw, if you will again do us the honor of presenting them. Olga Diaz-Rios and Sam Harwell were nominated. We ask you to please come forward. The 2 persons who were selected to represent RCC in moving forward were Lori Lemons, who was unable to be here today, and Rachel Jones. Rachel, will you please come forward? Again, these 2 persons, as well as the other 2 who were nominated, have achieved some outstanding accomplishments, and their moment here today is something we want to celebrate and congratulate you as you move forward. Thank you.
Y'all have had me working up here. Goodness. My name is Maggie Murray, and I have the honor of being the Director of Student Life here at the best community college in the whole wide world. That's right. This afternoon, it is my pleasure to present a variety of awards based on student leadership, civic engagement, and academic and athletic accomplishment. RCC's Student Government Association promotes leadership, encourages responsibility, and represents the interests of students of this institution, and is a liaison to faculty and staff administration for RCC's students. The first award I have the honor of giving today is the Student Government Leadership Award. The person receiving this award is no stranger at RCC. You will see her out and about campus, studying, advocating, passing out information, leading workshops, leading meetings, going to Board of Trustees meetings. She's busy on RCC's campus, but she's also super active in our state community college system. She was one of 30 students across the state chosen to participate in the Student Leadership Development Program this past year. This program focuses on enhancing student leadership and increasing students' knowledge of soft skills to prepare them for professional and civic responsibilities. She also was elected as the Local Interactions Committee Chair with the N4C SGA, where she attended weekend meetings to learn more about student government and how to be a great leader. Aside from her SGA duties that keep her really busy, she's also an active horse caretaker and loves to sing, and she's really good at Disney trivia. Please help me congratulate Natalie Horton as the recipient for the Student Government Leadership Award. The next awards to be given are for our National Junior College Athletic Association, All Academic Recognition for Region 10. To be eligible, student athletes must have completed 2 full-time semesters, participated in at least 1 season at the varsity level, have a minimum of 24 semester hours, and have a minimum GPA of 3.6. Please help me congratulate Amanda Denny, who is an all-academic honorable mention for the 2017 volleyball season. Next, we want to recognize the second team All-Academic for the 2017 seasons. NJCAA All-Academic second team is classified by having a GPA of 3.8 to 3.99. The following student athletes earned second team All-Academic for the 2017 seasons. For baseball, Hehu Zarati, and for volleyball, Cassie Gover. The last Student Athlete Academic Award is for the NJCAA First Team All-Academic. To qualify for First Team All-Academic, the student athlete must have a GPA of a 4.0 for the season of play. For the 2017 baseball season, please help me congratulate Caleb Henderson. Congratulations to those student athletes on their academic success during their 2017 seasons. The next awards are for RCC's Outstanding Female and Male Student Athletes of the Year. These student athletes are chosen based on academic success, community involvement, success in their sport, and team leadership. The first award is for Outstanding Female Student Athlete of the Year. This student athlete made the All-Academic Honorable Mention team in the 2017 season. She's going to attend Greensboro College next year to play volleyball and continue her education. She faced some adversity by being academically ineligible for 1 season, but worked really hard in the classroom and became eligible again. Coach Brooke Honeycutt was quoted by saying, "Her attitude on and off the court has represented RCC in a great way. She is the most deserving of this award. She's an amazing athlete and an even more incredible person. Please help me congratulate RCC's Outstanding Female Student Athlete of the Year Award to Amanda Denny. The final award for this afternoon is for Outstanding Male Student Athlete of the Year. This student athlete has been impressive on the baseball field, overcame an injury in the fall of 2017, and has also excelled in the classroom. He is a team captain and shows great leadership on and off the field by his positive attitude and uplifting spirit. Coach Reese Honeycutt was quoted by saying, "He's a team player and a great leader. He is what we want all of our players to strive to be. He's always positive and is as good a person off the field as he is on the field. He will be a hard player to replace. We are proud of him." RCC's Outstanding Male Student Athlete of the Year Award is Caleb Henderson.
You know, I've been here a little over 3 years now, and the longer I'm here, the more impressed I am with our students. Not just academically, but their involvement in our clubs, involvement in our college in general, and involvement in their own communities. And it's just we're very fortunate to have the students that we do. So congratulations to all of our students for your achievements and for your recognitions today. So let's give them another hand. I want to thank our families for being here, for your support of your son or daughter or your loved one, because without your support of them, it's more difficult for them to be successful. So thank you very much for being here, for your support of them and your support of our college. I also would be remiss if I did not thank our faculty and staff for the work that they have done with our students throughout the year, because without them, obviously, our students would not be in the position that they're in. So thank you to our faculty and staff. We also have not only good students, but we have good faculty and staff here, and we're very fortunate to have what I think is a very good college for this county and for this region of the state. So thank you very much for being part of this today. This is the fun time of the year. It's when we get to recognize our students for their successes, and that's fun to watch. That's what we're here for. So remember, we have a reception afterwards, and I think we have pictures as well up front. So again, thank you for being here, and we appreciate your support.